journey and be part of Token 2049.
That's incredible. So it sounds like you've had a bit of a background in the crypto space and Web3 tech. Can you tell us your history? And then would you unpack how you got into XDC Network?
Yeah, sure. I'd love to take you back through the years when I started off in this space without understanding the technicalities of cryptocurrencies or what technology it is, or what is it just a fake currency, is it a scam, or is it literally a true currency?
Yeah.
So I started off because I wanted to try something different, and Singapore was like literally hosting events based on ICOs back in the day, and I was intrigued by how could you raise funding or investment through tokenizing some asset classes, right? Like the initial coin offering and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So people were tokenizing real estate back in the day, even without having any understanding of the intricacies, the regulations or the licenses that come into play, like whatever you do now, right now.
True.
But yeah, I just got attracted to the fact that a lot of people, it's just the FOMO effect, I guess. So a lot of people,
Very much so, yeah.
So they were like these kind of crowd. I mean, not like this large scale, but there were like a lot of mini events happening throughout Singapore, and they were people are raising millions. It's not the millions that drew me; it's the technology that drew me towards cryptocurrencies. So yeah, and then I joined a centralized exchange. I headed them out of Singapore for 4.5 years. Then I got a bit of experience, like, oh, hey, this is what it is.
Yeah.
All right. So these are currencies. Some call them altcoins. Some call them tokens. Some call them coins.
Yeah.
But they are actually they're carrying a value. You can trade them against fiat as well. If you now, I understand that you need the licenses to on ramp and off ramp.
Yeah.
But back in the day, they had a value attached to them.
Sure.
And then I obviously joined several other, I would say not startups, or projects where experienced people were launching their blockchains or their NFTs, play to earn games out of Singapore. So I did small gigs here and there.
Yeah.
Then I met the founders of XDC Network. I've known one of the co-founders, Ritesh, for a while. He's been very active at these conferences.
Yeah.
Because we had a relationship, and it was easy for me to have a conversation that, hey, I'm planning to move on to a layer 1 chain. So that's what XDC Network is. It's a hybrid chain. So we are both public and private.
Yeah.
So if you want to have a private network, you can always come to us, and we can deliver a subnet. It's called a subnet,
Sure.
where all your data is stored privately, securely, as per your needs.
Yeah.
It's not on the public chain.
Wow.
Okay, coming back to XDC Network.
Yeah.
Currently,
Do tell us more.
Yeah. So I joined them as a head of venture building. So basically, what does that mean? Building the ecosystem of dApps, which are the startups, the projects who are going to build on the XDC network. Obviously, that drives a lot of value to the ecosystem. The chain itself, that brings a lot of transactions onto the chain, a lot of wallets, a lot of token holders.
Yeah.
Eventually, that's what a chain would need to scale, right?
Sure.
So that was my job initially. I completed successfully or launched successfully 3 cohorts with partners like Plug and Play, Tenity in Singapore, T-Hub out of Hyderabad. So we onboarded quite a bit of startups, projects building in the Web3 space onto the network, into the ecosystem. And yeah, we now helping them foster and scale as well. So that was my primary job when I joined XDC Network.
Well, that's incredible. So I feel like you've captured a lot about what XDC Network is there. So I'm going to ask, what is it that XDC Network offers that is a primary offering, differentiating itself from its competitors?
That's a very good question. I would say, we are a hybrid chain. We are not a public chain alone. We are a hybrid chain.
Yeah.
We have been around for a very long time. Probably, I would add one point. XDC may not be well marketed as other chains, but the mainnet itself went live in 2019. You can imagine.
Yeah.
We have been actually there for a very long time. You see these days chains come and go, but we've been building very silently and without making that hoo and ha, that noise. But now it's the right time to go out there in the market and, position ourselves as the next big chain for RWA, trade financing and payment. So we've known for RWA initially and trade financing. So now we are segueing into payments as well. So we have we have our own payment rails. So it's basically active in Southeast Asia, Brazil, US, and Europe as well. So we are very diverse in that sense, and the kind of projects who are building on top of us, they're also very diverse. You name it, you have a real estate tokenization platform, you have a meme coin, you also have AI, like MCP, you have people building MCP on us. People building games on us, so it's a very diverse sort of blockchain as well. Yeah, and that obviously a chain should be, right. You shouldn't be only specific to a particular use case. So in terms of use cases, we are very diverse. And recently we minted native USDC, which is Circle into the XTC network. That's a big movement for us.
Wow.
Big achievement for us as well going forward.
So congratulations.
Thank you so much. So these are some of the factors. It's the trust. I think people definitely trust us because we've been around for a very, very long time. And we've been building very silently, quietly. So that's the trust that people have with XTC Network.
Yes, that's excellent. You've had a long time to build a reputation, show that you're stable and be remaining in the industry. So can you tell us, for the final question, looking ahead to the future, what's the trajectory of XTC?
So basically now, as I mentioned, we've just launched Circle USDC on XTC Network. So I think everyone's goal within XTC Network is how to scale it up, how to bring in more transactions and volumes onto the XTC network through USDC. Because stablecoin market has really opened up after the Genius Act, which happened in the US, and the US government is very supportive of that, and that's where we are headed to as well.
Yeah.
We opened up offices, we literally bought offices in New York. We hired new people, so that's where the growth is happening in that part of the world. Because we see now US has become the Singapore of 2018-19, and or the Dubai of maybe 2021, 2022. So that's where we are headed to, and we are expanding in that region, in that country, and we look forward to more investors, more market makers, more liquidity providers joining us in the journey.
Well, that's excellent, Sonny. Thank you so much for your time. Very exciting to see where you've come from and where you're going. And we just want to thank you for being with us here today.
Thank you, Bree. It was lovely talking to you. I love this conversation. I've been looking forward to be on GRAFA Live because I got the poster very early on. I was very excited. Thank you for this time, and look forward to be on your podcast again.
We'd love that. Well, thank you, Sonny. You've been live with Sonny Mohanty from XTC Network at Token 2049. For more news and interviews, head to grafa.com or download the GRAFA app.